red buses and green trains. Lovely to be back with our new sound of this week. This story is called The Dinosaur Who Lost His Roar. I wonder what sound we're going to be learning about today. Deep inside the forest lived a dinosaur named Sid. Roar! He always got into trouble for the noisy things he did. Spike was picking berries and Sid crept up like a cat. He let out such a mighty roar that Spike got covered splat. That wasn't funny, Sid, growled Spike. The juice went in my eyes. Enjoy your breakfast, Sid replied. Who else can I surprise? Ross was standing by the pool to see what he could catch when Sid let out a mighty roar. Poor Ross went stumbling and splash. Oh, there he is, look, getting all wet. I hope you liked your swim, Ross. You'll dry out in the end. That wasn't funny, Ross replied. I thought you were my friend. Sid saw Ellie hunting eggs. He sneaked behind her back. He let out such a mighty roar. The eggs, they went flying and went crack. Oh dear. An excellent surprise, laughed Sid. Ha ha ha. You can't beat my roar. But when he went to bed that night, oh, his throat felt very sore. The next day, Sid saw Spike again and went to play his joke. But when he tried to give a roar, all that came out was a croak. Ha ha, Sid, you've lost your roar. You can't scare me anymore. And Ross was balanced on a rock. Sid went to scare him off, but when he tried to give a roar, all that came out was a cough. Ha ha, Sid, you've lost your roar. You can't scare me anymore. So Sid tiptoed up to Ellie, but struggled though he might. No roar would come out, just a rasp. His throat felt very tight. Ha ha, Sid, you've lost your roar. You can't scare me anymore. So Sid spent a whole week getting well with honey and sweet tea. Oh, I wish I hadn't played those tricks. Now the joke's on me. Oh dear. Poor Sid. But soon Sid felt fit to see his friends. I'll show them I'm not mean. But when he reached the berry bush, Spike could not be seen. Ross was missing from his pool. Sid sensed that things weren't right. He spotted some scary footprints and they gave him quite a fright. Oh, Sid was getting worried. What would he come to next? Then came a shot behind a rock, a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Sid hoped he had his voice back, but how could he be sure? He took the most enormous breath and gave a mighty roar. Oh, I'm glad he did get his voice back. Poor Sid. Well, our sound today, boys and girls, is roar. Roar. So you tap your throat like that, feel the vibration. Roar. Then push your arms back, just like Sid the dinosaur. Now, I'm thinking of a few words for our sound, and I can think of roar, river, Ross, and round. And there he is, look, with the sound and their dinosaur. And how we make our little sound, we go down to his tooth and then over the roof. So you can get your magic pencil fingers ready and follow me. Let's do it again. Go down to his tooth and over his roof. There it is for the sound. Now for an activity for you to do at home today, if you would like to print out the dinosaur's footprint, you can make lots of sounds in your footprint and then put a trail all around the house for your parents or grandparents or brothers and sisters to follow, and you can make the rrr sound as you are following the trail. Have lots of fun. See you soon.